This is And the Dead Shall Rise on Reaper One Skull. I was really debating whether to run this quest on Reaper One Skull or Elite, primarily because of the mechanics of the end fight. The floor falls through, which makes it a little tough on a melee. So, my options are basically try to back him into a corner area that's not going to collapse. That may or may not work. I may fall down. We'll see. And then the other option is to I've got this I now bought a Barovian bow, which I really needed a better bow for situations where an enemy is up high. So this will increase my DPS in those situations, and especially this situation because Undead Bane is one of the things on there, and this end boss is a Undead Lich. He has really high damage reduction, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. As far as the rest of the quest, the main challenge is just really, I'll say, Plague Reapers or mobs of Reapers, and champions. So I think the quest should be okay. To the extent we run into a Plague Reaper, it always feels like it's sort of, it could, a chance of failure. Although I think it's been better at this level than other levels. Let me see if I could find this trap. Must be after the trap. There it is. And typically there's these poison traps. Not here though. Okay, there's a Reaper of some type. I think Fear, Famine. So let's get him right away. And anything that comes around him we'll get. Yeah, the Famine Reaper's Iconic Blast is still pretty deadly. It's been a while since I've really had problems with Famine Reapers. They're not nearly as bad now as the Plague Reapers. Plague Reapers are the thing I don't really have a great answer for. I'm hoping next level when my DPS goes up with Holy Sword, that'll sort of be my permanent answer for Plague Reapers. Alright, another famine. Just forgot to put my swap item there. But I want to keep my Sunder item on normally just because you never know when a Reaper's going to pop up. The reason I got him first is, I backed up because he teleports out of rooms. So I figured it was a pretty safe bet I can get him one-on-one. Alright, this is going to be your typical acid deal, I think. Oop, didn't have my search on. I'm just going to put him here and I'll jump over it. This is all that's left. And my search and spot's working pretty good on Reaper here.
The tower's summit seems forever out of reach, no matter how high you climb.
My shield clicky renewed in case I run into more Famine Reapers. Most of these rooms have acid traps, and this one does as well. So I'm just going to put him on stand his ground, jump over it, and then summon him over the middle. That just must be a special ability of the Harriers. Probably like on a, I don't know if it's, if I fail with my save, which is probably only in a 1, or if it's no traps. Weird. So at least a couple of champions there, so I figured it was a good time for that. Didn't get that guy, but that's alright. Trap, eh? Let's see. Alright, so we're coming to the end fight now. This is, I guess I'm going to go ahead and renew buffs on myself. The hireling should still have a few minutes left. And I'm going to give myself max DPS. And my goal here, which, we'll see how it goes. My goal here is going to be to try to get him into a corner because the floor is going to first collapse in the middle, and then everything is going to collapse except the corner. So my goal is going to be to get him in the corner and do as much DPS as possible. If I can't do as much DPS as possible, get into a corner and then try to finish him off with my bow. So again, don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. I'm going to go in, guns blazing.
The Lich's sonorous voice shakes the tower. You dare
Well, so now I feel ridiculous about worrying about this. That went so fast, so I'm just going to jump down. I suppose I should have. Not got the bow and maybe got the other weapon. That's always how it goes in this when you have limited resources. Is you kind of second guess it after. But we'll see. So now this has been kind of being weird. Like I think I sort of walk around until I find the spot that I can go down. In. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pause it while I go to the end reward. And I apologize, after I recalled, I remembered I forgot to show the Reaper XP. It's pretty much in a range, 280 to 350-ish. So this would have been there for Reaper 1, this is about that same. But I'll try to do better on remembering to show that experience report after each quest. Nothing too exciting. I'm just going to grab this for now. And that is End the Dead Shall Rise on Reaper 1 Skull.